Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
Oh man, hold on, wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
They're canceling the fucking show?
Yeah, they're planning on dropping us after 7 years.
That's bullshit. You still got people that listen and like the show.
Look, guys, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us?
You're like a goddamn Oreo cookie. You taste like shit, but swathed in the center.
Okay, goddamn it. Our hands are tied, okay? Yeah, you're goddamn right, your hands are tied. Jerkin, pass me the duct tape. Motherfucker. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Tape them together. Yeah, motherfucker.
You know what? I think I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Tie it a little tighter. Tighter. Tighter.
Yeah.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motors. Hellfire, I think somebody lit a cigarette. Nope, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9. Still radio fam, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call a real show. They tough as hell with a hard edge like a steel toe. They campaign like a bass head. So if you mad at them, call in, fuck some hate mail. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
Alright, you sons of fucking bitches. Welcome to the shit that fucking irks me. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm Muscleite.
Wow.
I'm AK.
And I'm Jerkman.
Jerkman. Let me just adjust my mic.
What the hell are you doing? You were over there playing with it earlier. Now you got to keep
This
playing
thing's
with
got
it.
erectile dysfunction.
I noticed
Kinda
anytime
like
there's
Jerkman
something
here.
sticks in your face, you got to play with it.
Yeah, well, it's obviously not getting. It's not standing up. Kind of like, well, Jerkman.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Saw that coming.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was too easy. Yeah, come on.
That
Get a better one than that one.
Yeah.
That was lame.
Yeah, okay. That was good. All right, so it's Wednesday night. This is actually going to be the last show of this week.
Wow.
Wow.
Because I won't be here tomorrow night or Friday night. But you know what? It'll be built up by the time I come back on Monday.
You sure?
You know that.
It will be built up.
Built up.
It'll be built up. Definitely. Built up in
You'll
my
have so much to talk about when
I
you get
will.
back.
I will. I'll be like Bob Marley.
Where are you going?
I got an event for work.
Ah, okay.
So, you know, I'm doing my thing. This, goddamn, man. I'm trying to
What the hell is your problem over
trying to
there?
get this thing to stay up, man. It keeps falling.
It's fine. You're just playing with it.
Nah, it's just falling. It's just got erectile dysfunction.
No, you're talking away from it. See, look, you keep playing with it like that.
No, and now it's, yeah, okay, there we go. But I can still hear an echo in the background, but maybe that's,
There's a little bit of an echo.
there is a bit of an echo.
It's
but,
because you don't have it facing up a little higher.
Yeah.
well, that's what
Just,
I was trying.
No, you don't have to do that. Move the actual microphone.
Like this.
There you go. A little bit more.
Okay. Let's see if it'll, see, I don't want to break the goddamn thing.
Well, I hope you're not going to break it.
Technical
Uh,
difficulties.
there we
I
go.
know. Yeah.
All right, there it
Brain
is.
difficulties.
There you
Nah,
go.
That's just your fucking
Yeah, go ahead, say it.
pawn shop.
This is all new fucking shit. It's brand new pawn shot shit. Nice try.
I wonder how you afforded that, though.
Yeah, nice try.
Mr. Hey, you gonna fart tonight?
That's
Oh,
right.
I
And
need
that's right.
cigarettes.
You know, and you owe me a pack as it is, so
Uh-huh.
keep that in mind
Well,
there,
good
fart
luck,
shine.
Good luck trying to find a convenience
I know. I'm telling you, I'm taking your happy ass. I'm going to count them up. And then we're
Yeah.
just going to go to the store and say, yep, I'll take that carton right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No farting allowed.
But you notice,
No
though,
farting allowed,
it's
huh?
been so much nicer. He doesn't really fart now. Did you notice this?
It's something about the new office. Yeah.
Yeah.
He tends to hold it in a bit. I'm okay with that.
I just, I don't have, well, I haven't had gas the last couple
Give
of
it
nights.
a couple weeks. He'll
Yeah.
start feeling at home again.
I'm sure.
Right.
I'm
we
sure I
need
will.
to get some big plugs. Plug that
Are
one
you
right
saying we
up.
need to butt plug him?
That's right. We need to
Jerkman
plug
likes
him
some big
up.
plugs.
How do you feel about that?
They're talking about your ass, not mine.
I know, but
But I want to think about yours.
you want to think about my ass? Oh, nice. Well,
Hey,
You
anything for you.
you really want to think about his ass? Wow. Oh, that's even scary to me.
That's a
scary to
scary,
me.
scary thought.
that's scary to me.
Thinking
I'm
about
like,
it right now. All
thinking
right.
about my own ass. Like, what the
It's
hell?
over. Done.
Your ass is done now.
Done.
She's done with your ass.
Done with my ass.
That's it. She is done with your ass.
Wow, man.
She was in love. No longer.
Love no longer. Is that?
Mhm.
So, did you guys find today to be sort of a disappointing day
Today was a fucked up day.
It was just an off day for me.
It wasn't a bad day, but it was just a day of like, shit you wanted just didn't turn out the way you wanted it to.
Well, what did you want that didn't turn out the way you wanted it to?
Well, one thing that happened, I went to Dr. John's because I was off today. And, his wife usually gets a big thing to carry.
Look, wait a minute. Before you say this, I guarantee everybody here it's about food first.
Of course.
This is where his disappointment comes in. Someone didn't feed his ass.
That's, that is a big disappointment. That's major.
See?
Yep.
And so, of course, I go, and she's like, I forgot you were coming in today. I'm like, yeah, I'm coming in. So she's like, oh,
She forgot about your ass, too.
She forgot about the food, man. I was like, so, of course, we didn't. She's like, well, I got donuts. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll do that.
Oh, that's not good enough.
Okay, but I fed you tonight.
I know. And
Yeah. See, that made up for it.
That did make up for it. But then we go to Sunset Grill, and they're no longer open.
Wait a minute. So, yeah, his whole disappointment of the whole fucking day has been
food.
food,
Food.
damn.
There's been other shit, too, just like little shit, Just
But food is the main disappointment. You notice this.
yeah, food
It
is
looks
amazing.
like you ate. I mean, you got something all over your shirt.
Yeah,
Oh, that's his Mexican boyfriend's nut.
That's
Ooh,
That's a little spicy.
actually it's the Asian boyfriend's nut.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You
They shoot
didn't
spice?
see him
Yeah.
the
Sweet and
scraping off
sour?
the table, the extra fries
Oh,
and
my
onion
God.
rings.
Oh, hell
We're
yeah.
over there eating, and this table was, like, really fucking disgusting. And this guy drops his onion ring, and I'm like, it's right there. Don't eat. Too late.
Too late.
He picked it right
like
up.
a kid.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! I don't
Yeah,
wanna
I
waste
mean, it
anything.
looked like some kids were, like, picking their nose and putting it all over the damn table. It
Oh,
was just,
we don't
the
need to
table
go back
was a
into
mess.
that.
Iron stomach.
The table was a mess. I mean, there's just
Yeah.
like crap, and I was like, "Don't eat." He did anyhow. I was like, "Oh yeah, I can do it."
Yep. Then the fries all over the place over there, and they were like, just like, wow, you.
It's all right,
Oh.
because while we're all starving in the zombie apocalypse,
Yeah, he'll be
he'll
eating
be all
anything.
right.
Yeah, right.
He would eat us. He really would literally. We could
Oh,
be his
yeah.
friends right now, and if one of us got killed, and he would
He'd
eat and
roast
chew
us
on
up
us.
and eat us.
What would you
Oh,
care?
yeah.
You're dead. I mean, if you're dead.
Why would you eat us though? You're
you're
just a
fucking
sick son
dead.
of a bitch.
I don't really care. If,
'Cause
if you have to survive and I'm already dead, you can eat
That's
me.
what I'm saying, and I would say the same for you guys.
Now
if I was
don't
dead,
kill me to eat me.
Oh no, I would never kill you to eat you. But if you were dead, if you were a corpse,
Yeah, go for it.
guess what?
We
Go
couldn't
for
eat
it.
you. I mean, touch your stomach one time. There's no
Man.
pliability there at all.
Yeah, right. We would
I
starve
mean,
to death.
break
we-
your
yeah,
break
we
your
would-
teeth on my stomach.
We would try to
Right.
cut you open, you would explode and kill us all.
Probably
Right.
so.
We're gonna finally get this thing.
Oh,
What the
man.
hell are you? You're not even moving it. That's why. Look at you.
Look, the goddamn thing
There
is
you
up.
go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
Okay,
it's
now
up
tighten it
'cause
up.
Because I'm holding it. You
Now,
see?
well,
My
I hope
tight.
you're holding it. That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay, now
Tighten it back up.
tightening it. Okay, now
Now
is it
you're
going to
good.
stay?
Yes. You,
Okay.
you didn't have it that way the first time.
Well, then how come it took fucking 6,000 tightenings? I did the exact
Well, because you
got
got to be smarter than the fucking device.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
It just kept falling for whatever fucking reason. I'm not sure why.
Uh-huh,
See, there's another disappointment.
We do
here.
have some good news though.
Oh yeah.
Our YouTube channel is blasting off again.
Oh yeah, I did see that. By the
We
way,
have 50,000. What was it? 50,000?
55.
55,000.
And at some odd.
something
Yeah.
subscribers. Yeah, you
no,
know.
no, not subscribers. We have
Kids.
40-some thousand hours of watching time.
Do these people think you're stupid?
I guess they thought I was.
You know,
because-
like you're not going to look at that stuff and go, wait a minute, why is it saying 2 videos or 2 hits on this video?
And now the other videos are
Blown
starting
the
to go up.
fuck
The
up.
one we have almost 3,000 hits on
Oh,
already. It's
yeah.
only, what, 2 days ago.
That was, yeah.
The Know Your Right show. I was like, God
yeah,
damn.
they're blasting off. But
That's
our other
awesome.
numbers are starting to go up. Like your show from last night, the last I checked, already had like 20 hits already.
Really?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, it was like 6, but that was this morning.
But that's what I'm
So-
saying. It's going. It's not as big as it was, but it's starting to progress back up
Starting
again.
back. Yeah, those motherfuckers.
They fucked with me. That's exactly what they did.
It was total fuckery, and you could see. I mean, goddamn, these people.
But I wasn't the only one they did this to. Anybody that had any kind of independent thing going on,
Oh, yeah.
they were stifling numbers, and for whatever reason, But like AK said, we're on a watch list, so of course they don't want to make us look any better than what we are.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Well,
We are high
actually,
on
they're,
that watch
they're doing that
I'm
to my.
sure.
They're doing that to my channel too, because I see my videos. There's like 2 views. I'm like, oh,
And that's on your stim.
yeah, my STEM radio one.
Hmm.
So and of course I'm thinking, oh yeah, right.
And it's funny though because we went to Dante's. Me and
Right.
Ocelot earlier, we thought, we're going to go check this out. We went to Dante's, and the shows that he does here, he's got like, 2,000 hits on the one,
Oh,
800
yeah.
on another one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, fucking come on, that's bullshit.
Okay.
yeah,
then
we've been robbed.
Then there's some, because my shit's not getting hit really well. And the other weird thing
Well, I'm sure they will today with that nice design you got going on your belly there.
What of the?
You can see it. Yeah, that
Splash'ems.
What? What is that?
I don't know. What color is it? What does it look like?
Looks like mustard and ketchup, mixed together.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been.
It's a little yellowish.
Probably from the
Well, you know, I had some
extra long Burger King.
It could have been
whatever.
that.
That's right.
That had barbecue sauce.
Really?
It could have been the. I had some. What was it like? Kung Pao chicken.
Kung Pao chicken.
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
a spicy chicken with pineapples and all that fun shit.
From Kung Pao chicken to extra long barbecue burgers
You,
all in one
you
day.
got an extra Kung Pao long.
That's right.
Oh, Kung Pao wrong.
So you ate the you said what'd you say, pineapples?
Yeah, there's.
Is that so Gary has a little bit more taste when you shoot it?
Oh.
No, that's just that you have a little more taste.
Oh yeah, I would, you know, if it ever came down to where I had to suck your dick for something, whatever that something would be would never happen.
Yeah. Hey, Max, could you pay early this time?
Hey, no, that's different. No, that's different. I am not sucking your dick.
Yeah.
Sorry, that just is not the way this one runs.
I'm wondering sometimes, like, you know
Not
what?
how it
You
works.
just go for
Oh,
my
no.
balls, you know, and just go for it, you know.
Someone walking around or something?
No.
I've seen things that it must be this thing on my glasses here on the
Oh.
side. It looks like someone's moving.
Oh.
Oh, you might be
Ghosts.
seeing. Yeah, you might be seeing some of the old spirits.
Maybe they are coming back.
Look, I brought the one from the store. That's what it is.
Oh, that motherfucker! No, it sounds like I don't want that fucker here, man.
Oh, look. Oh, yeah, you weren't here. Then I
probably Swoop's
talking about it.
friends.
I've got the one that's just pissing me off. It keeps unplugging the damn vacuum cleaner. Trying to fucking vacuum the store, and it unplugs the damn vacuum cleaner.
It doesn't want you to vacuum,
Uh,
I guess.
I guess not.
Are you sure you're not just
Well, no, 'cause
going and it pulls out the wall? See,
'cause
I
I
find
was-
all logical explanations
Right.
first. If
Well, the
people don't
first
think
thing-
I'm a fucking kook.
No.
But then when that fails,
First thing I
it's got to
did
you're
is
a
I
kook.
something else.
First thing I did is
Then I'm
watch
pooped,
to
yeah.
make sure cord's laying flat on the floor. There's like extra cord. I'm right here, and I watched it pop out.
Oh, you watched
Oh,
it
if you
pop
saw
out.
it pop out, yeah.
I was gonna say, you know, sometimes when you plug something in, the plug on the wall is loose. and it
Right.
just
Right, it
falls
just
out.
pops out,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is it's a little strip that it was plugged into,
Oh,
and I
so
watched
they
it.
pulled it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, then I guess I
Well.
pissed it off because it told me I was gonna die.
Now that's
Oh.
the thing that
I
would fuck
told
with
her,
me.
Yeah,
I said we're all gonna die. Fuck you.
Wow, that is just creepy.
So wow, so you heard it say you're gonna die.
Yeah, I pissed it off.
Wow.
Made
It's not
bad.
See,
uncommon.
you don't want one of those.
Hell no.
I got the nice ones. You get the fucking evil bastards.
Hey, look, I told you as a kid I used to get claw marks down my back. There were some very malicious ones at my mother's house. I've been, like I said, since I was a kid, been around these things. They don't
Oh,
scare
yeah.
me
It's
anymore.
part
So
of
this
my
one-
upbringing.
And this one's in that store. That store must just be fucked up, huh?
Yeah, it likes to, like I said, it likes to fuck with me, especially when I'm vacuuming at night, trying to close everything down.
Is it a convenience store?
Yeah, little convenience store. So I'm just,
Wow.
vacuuming the little mats like you do, cleaning it up, and it will literally unplug. The other night it did it to me 5 fucking times.
Yeah, I have-
Wow.
I have one in my house, or my apartment.
Yep, my last
And
apartment.
It does shit that irritates me too.
Does
My-
it play with swoops?
You know.
Swoops. No, Swoops is. What's your question about Swoops?
Oh, I was well. Few questions. One is, well, how did you and Swoops even hook up?
So one day I went to Chevron to get some gas and cigarettes, and there was Swoops, all by him lonesome,
Oh,
and I bought him.
so he's been with you ever since.
He has. He was just a stuffed animal,
Wow.
and now
Now he's a
I
companion.
did an incantation, and now there's a spirit in Swoops.
He actually has
Oh.
some very bright eyes.
That's right.
Well, you know.
He's been
It's a
staring at me
trapped
kind of
spirit
strange.
in Swoops. No, I didn't really do anything, but I swear sometimes
He's
he
got a
feels
mind
very
of his
alive.
own,
He feels
right.
like there's something in there.
So that's how there wasn't an event that brought you guys, closer or whatever. You just
Can you take an intent? Can you make an intent? What's that called again?
Incantation.
Incantation. Yeah, to get something out of somebody, like his penis out of his ass.
I
yeah.
could.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
do
my
that.
dick's long. My dick's long enough. It's got to go up my ass. I have nowhere else to store it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
And that's why.
We're gonna. Okay, I've had it with this. I'm closing the camera off for a second. Let's prove
Yeah?
this. Prove it.
What?
And we're gonna
No,
cover the
wait, what?
camera. Prove it.
Prove what?
Take it out and slap it down on the
Yeah,
table.
I'm
Put your
not
dick
pull-
on the table,
I'm
son.
not pulling my shit out.
Put your dick on the table.
I'm not pulling my
We
shit
got
out.
the yardstick out. Let's see.
Show her how big it is. No, I have a thing for owls. I always have, and so when I saw him, I had to have him.
Oh, okay.
And then he just got really popular. Like everybody kind of just took to him, and he's
Yeah.
got pictures everywhere. He goes to work with me sometimes. People just love Swoops,
Swoops
man.
Day.
Well, why don't you make a Facebook page for him,
I thought about it.
and then I'll add him to the Zoozeum.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
We'll have to ask him. He's kind of
You don't think he'd be down for that?
he's kind of hipster. He's like, oh, I don't do social media, but he'll do it. He'll
Oh,
do it. Yeah.
okay. Because
You
if
think
you can
so?
make a page
Yeah.
for him, I'll add him to the. You got to make
There
him
you
friend
go.
me. Then I'll add him to
Yeah.
the zoomuseum, and he can come in and shake heads with the other animals and objects.
You want to do that, Swoops?
Yeah, see if he'll do
He's
it.
down.
He's like,
He's
not
down?
that crazy,
He's down.
man.
All right. That's
Yeah.
So as
good.
long as he doesn't fart,
He
I'm
likes you
okay.
guys.
Well, it's over Facebook, so he really won't bother him.
Uh-huh.
Right. I don't know
It's
why I'm so attached to him. I don't know. I feel like he's got like there's a spirit in Swoops.
There may
Like he's a
be.
real being of some sort
Maybe there is.
with his spooky glass
Mm.
sparkly
Eyeballs.
eyes. I know, right?
He's been staring at me the whole freaking time.
Have
Right,
you-
doesn't he
Going-
look like
going
though,
like-
Looks like he's actually-
actually
Looking
staring
right
at
at
you?
you, going.
He looks like he's got like that kid look in his eyes, like kind of like, what you doing?
What you doing? Can I help?
Yeah,
What
Now,
is it?
how did you settle on the name Swoops?
it's on the
He
tag.
actually
it's
came with
on
his
the
own
tag.
name. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
Well, then that settles that one.
Right.
Kind of like Cabbage Patch
He
Kids
even
from
has
the
a
days.
birthday, it's September 12th.
Oh really?
That's,
That's
what
close
it
to
says on
yours.
his
Yeah,
tag.
mine's September 21st.
Oh, look at
Nice.
that.
So he's a Virgo.
He is.
Wow.
Wait a minute, Virgo. What are you?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn. What are you?
Taurus.
Taurus. Huh? I'm Pisces. That's
As long
a
as we don't
hell
have
of
any
a
Geminis
mix.
in the house.
Yeah,
I'm
Geminis are
good.
bad.
That would be Ginger Snap.
Well, actually,
Oh,
my
he's
son.
like the only
He
Gemini
is
I've
a
ever
Gemini.
gotten along with.
That's also my youngest child.
My youngest son's a Gemini too.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
watch out.
My oldest is another Capricorn.
Actually, I've always got.
Capricorns and Taurus get along really well.
We should look up matches for people. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Gem-
I've done that plenty of times.
Actually, I've
do you
gotten
have your
along with a
phone?
lot
Can
of
you look up
Gemini.
like best matches? Find
Best
out his
matches?
his best matches
yeah, let's
and
find out what your best match is.
I've
what
heard
his
it's-
would be.
I've heard it's been Scorpio and Capricorn. That's
Well, we'll see. She's gonna probably. I'm sure she can find an app somewhere or something.
Let's
something that
see
will
what we got
Okay.
here.
We'll
Hold
see what
on.
you match up with the best.
all right.
And then we're
So
gonna send
he's-
you out looking for that.
Be
He's
interesting.
what, a Virgo?
Virgo, yes.
Type
Virgo.
in best match for Virgo.
Oh,
Google best
she
match
did want
for
your ass
Virgo.
earlier.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Now it's going to say something about ass.
Probably.
Yeah, it recorded you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Virgo love match sign compatibility
All right.
horoscope.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Wait a minute. What sign is the best match for your Virgo guy? Oh, that one's a little better.
Virgo guy.
Okay, yeah, for Virgo guy.
Wow.
He's a Virgo guy.
Well, it's
So
debatable, but
Huh?
let's see. Best match is with Taurus or Capricorn.
Oh, Taurus or
Taurus.
Capricorn?
And she.
I thought it was-
Oh.
I
we
thought it
may
was
have a
Scorpio.
matchup here.
Yep,
I thought it was
or would
Scorpio or
go
Capricorn
with
for some reason.
similar goals.
hmm
And are able to support each other, especially in practical matters. Taurus
Like
is all
picking his
about
nose?
stability and security. Both are faithful to each other and once committed in a relationship. The only issue that may emerge is the inability to express their emotional needs, which
Oh,
may
yeah, you
lead
both
to a
are locked down
breakdown in
on that.
communication.
Actually, Lynn used to be a Scorpio, my old assistant.
Why are you stuck on?
Yeah, you're stuck on a Scorpio.
Yeah, it doesn't
He's
say
a
Scorpio
I,
Yeah,
I,
it
I,
doesn't.
did I say Scorpio?
Yeah.
I meant to say Taurus. I
Oh,
meant to say
okay.
Taurus. Sorry,
All right.
guys.
See, with Capricorn, there's a mutual understanding and respect of each other, which grows with time as well. Both love money, and both are
Wait a minute. So he could do a
Goal-oriented.
Taurus or
or Capricorn.
so either one of you two.
Either
Right.
one of you guys. That's funny.
Damn.
Yep.
Wow.
Assuring security. The
this.
downside here again is that both are cautious and slow in showing their affections, but once committed, the bond is lasting.
So how do you guys feel about that? Does that sound true?
Yeah, I
I'm-
mean,
we're-
for especially loyal, I will, even if the relationship is bad, I will ride that motherfucker. I will stay
I'm
long
very
past
loyal.
the expiration
Well,
date,
I want to
okay?
marry you then,
I'll leave it if
but I
I
can't.
feel.
You're not a match for me. Well, I don't know. What
we
is
don't
mine?
know.
Yeah, let's see what Pisces is matched with.
Yeah, because then we would see yours too and see everybody's here.
Let's see here.
Pisces, there is no match for us. We're just fruits.
Yeah, we know you're a
Best
fruit.
You guys are creative
match for
friends.
Pisces.
Yeah, I stay in relationships long past the expiration
Best
date.
match
So do
for
I.
Pisces.
Doink.
See what that
Link.
pulls up
Uh
there.
oh. Don't. Oh, this is gonna be
let's
bad, and I know it. It's gonna say
see.
Gemini. I bet you.
What was? Oh, Bentley was a.
Bentley was. She was born July 5th.
Oh shit, she's a Cancer.
No, she wasn't Cancer. Whatever July 5th. Was. I
That's
mean, not
Cancer.
July,
Pisces
not July, but
compatibility
January.
with.
Oh, January
That's
5th.
a
She's
Capricorn.
She's Capricorn. Yeah.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
she's Capricorn, dude.
Okay, Pisces being a water sign is compatible with water signs as they share the same element, as well as with earth signs. Let's see, Pisces, let's give me some time here. Cancer,
Uh-oh.
Great.
Scorpio is second best.
Hmm.
Worst matches with Pisces are Libra and Leo.
Oh. Libra and Leo.
I don't know any Cancers who were. What was the other one? Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Well, I'm
Right.
trying to think who is the Scorpio. Do we?
I don't know any Scorpios or Cancers.
Shit.
It
Wow.
says
Be
that
alone.
Pisces and Cancer. This
Shell
is,
was a
this is
Cancer.
a match made
Fuck
in
you.
heaven. Both of you are water signs. You both feel emotion on a very deep level.
I do. So I
You
do
have
so
a
deep.
delicate touch with one another's feelings.
Delicate touch when I need it, then bound the shit out of them when I need it to.
Yeah.
So we all lack emotion, and you're over here all
That's right.
overflowing
He's
with
overflowing.
it.
He's like,
I'm Mr.
"Ah,
Touchy Man.
Yeah, we're like,
it.
fuck emotion.
I just want to cry,
You're like, I
guys."
believe in love.
And I'm like, and I love you, and I
That's
love you.
it.
Well, actually, you know, it's funny. Yeah, Jerkman's probably been the
Best
most
mask for Taurus.
probably been the most
Sensitive.
sensitive here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in our conversations of love, he has been the most like pro love
That's
speaker, and
true.
we're all kind of like,
Yeah, like, fuck.
You're all throwing up and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Gag, you wishy-washy little fish.
Let's see. Taurus, Aries.
Oh, an Aries?
That
Mhm.
was the boy's dad.
becomes
How'd that work?
becomes gripped with an idea that feels that the time to act is now.
And what are you, Max?
I'm a Virgo.
That's right.
And Taurus,
Sorry, man, we
Taurus.
can't fuck.
It also says Taurus, Gemini.
No, it cannot.
Oh, there you
Taurus
go.
Gemini?
That's
It
what you
cannot.
need. A Gemini.
Let me see this.
Oh.
Look at the compatibility rating. See, you got to look at the color codes. I know Taurus and Gemini don't go because I've
Tried it?
I've studied.
Why does nobody go with a Gemini? Everybody's like, anything but a
know
Gemini.
why.
That's
because-
because
Where's
they
the
are
color code?
two-sided.
I've had some good friends that are Geminis.
Okay, so the color
but-
code. We need to find a different site. How about that?
Ah,
You know what? We'll go to
the-
commercial.
hit the
All right.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
commercial.
Yeah, bitches. Be back.
bitch.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STEM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google cheesy leasy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you see my face? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum one.
Great. Just what I've always wanted. My own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghosts.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really irks me.
STEM Radio. It's the shit that irks me.
Okay. So add this to my list of disappointments for today. The shit I just took.
Shit, that's all it is.
Well, here it was. I went in there. It was a gassy shit. I mean, yeah, there was some feces, of course. There were some turds that flew out. But really, it was just kind of, I thought it would be more, It was a very unsatisfying shit. It was quite gassy. That's really all it was. So, and, it's just kind of,
And they disappoint you.
that disappointed me. I like to take a good, healthy,
how is
hearty
it that
shit.
you get disappointed in your own shit?
Because
I mean,
you don't feel fully satisfied after that particular shit.
But I mean, it's just like a leisure thing for you. You go back and like, you know what? I can't wait to eat enough to just shit.
Wow.
I mean, that's just messed up to think about that, It's like, I can't wait to get my colon full so I can dump it out.
Well, no, it's just like, the act of shitting, you feel you got to go, and you're like, okay, let me...
The act of shitting.
Yeah, the act of shitting. Because I believe that there's an act to it. And it was like I said, it was very gassy shit. And, and think, guys, I did this for you. Because otherwise, if I hadn't shit, I'd be farting in here.
Well, hey, it's not a bag of smokes for me, so...
Well, exactly.
8 years of smelling farts and now finally getting cigarettes from it, I'm happy. Before I did it, I got nothing out of it.
Nothing.
So, yeah.
Now
I get
That's
cigarettes.
true.
And
That's true.
I still had to buy you cigarettes then.
That's true, yeah. It's like, hey, give me a bag of fucking smokes.
Like, all right, well, at least I'm going to make it worthwhile for myself.
Yeah, and
Jesus
just
Christ.
fart.
Give me fart
You
credits.
farted all the time. What are you talking
I know
about?
I farted all the time, but you would always ask for packs
Yeah,
of
that's like,
cigarettes.
hey. And
so I'm like, well, you
so
know what?
the arrangement just actually worked its way out to where I finally got something besides smelling your fucking
That's
farts.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, too, at least that there was something,
Right.
there was an incentive
trade,
to buy you
right.
cigarettes,
That's
like,
right,
okay.
so you could fart.
See, I made one for you. I
Yeah, so
justified.
look how nice he is.
Yeah,
Wow,
Sweet
he
guy,
made
isn't he?
one for you.
I made an incentive
An
to
incentive to fart.
Such
Yeah.
a nice guy.
I know. I hooked it up. But yeah, that shit was very disappointing. Needless to say, I thought it was going to be one of these
Everything
explosive-
today. Your shit disappointed you. No food disappointed you. Your mic disappointed you.
What the
I told
hell
you.
are you doing, Asma?
Apparently, I am throwing empty water bottles across
Everywhere.
the room.
She's just over here tossing stuff.
Wow, what's the deal with that?
She's too busy social networking like she always does on the
No,
show.
Ginger Snap probably broke his elbow, and I'm fighting with him about the fact that
Probably?
he needs to go in and get it X-rayed.
show. He's not gonna go.
He's a guy. Why would he?
Yeah.
Yes.
You are. If you watch any YouTube episode that we've posted of the show, you will see Ocelot with her head down, doing
Always
something in
texting.
her lap, and she's texting every.
Yeah, she
show.
does. That's yeah.
That's her thing.
Ocelot. That's
That
what she
is her
does.
thing.
She
And-
texts,
and
that's why
this-
she doesn't talk
and
into
then
her
she'll-
mic.
And don't forget
she'll-
this, yeah.
I'm talking right. If I get any closer, it's going to be down my throat. I know
Well-
you would like that, but it's not going down. my
She'll
throat.
do
No,
her
you're not a guy.
texting, and then she'll interject a. She'll interject a yeah or a
And you know what's so funny? I actually had somebody say that to me one time.
What?
They said, "What does she do on that show besides text?" And once in a while, I look up and go, "Uh-huh."
Wasn't that?
Oh.
Wasn't that Jed? Didn't
No,
Jed
that was
say-
Jeremy.
That is.
Oh, it's Jeremy.
Jeremy said that.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
Jeremy. All right, all right.
He's kind of right though. Like every now and then, you're almost like the what are the things on the radio you put in for background noise? And what is it
Oh,
called?
you
I'm not
you mean like
professional.
just a sound effect?
Yeah, you're a sound effect. You
Wow.
chirp in with your sound effect.
All
you'll
righty
be
then.
texting, you'll be texting, and then Maxwell will say something, and you'll go,
That's right here.
uh-huh.
She's like my bell.
Uh-huh.
But I'm listening too
She's
because
like
I can
that.
respond, so I'm fully aware of what's going on.
The thing that's
Yeah,
cool about
yeah.
Ocelot is she'll respond to things that only that she deems is important or piques her interest. She's
That's
too
true.
cool
So
for
that's
school.
that's a
over
typical
here.
woman.
Come on, let's hear it, Ocelot.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's her thing.
You can actually hit that
Actually-
mouse down there if you want and just click it. It'll, there you go.
That one, and that's not true.
That's
Yeah.
not. No,
You-
I
yeah,
don't
you
hear
can always
that one
tell
very
when we get
often.
into the woman and men debate.
Yep.
Then she snaps out of it for a little bit.
Yeah, she
then
puts
she-
her phone down.
Although,
Yeah,
you
she
know
really
what?
gets into it,
You wonder if that's just a canned response she has. So
like she's doing right now.
Yeah, so maybe at one point we should throw her off and say something like, "Yeah, women are very rational," and then she'll go, "That's not true," and you go, "Ah, yes, you're finally getting it."
Oh, look at that. We caught you.
Yeah,
We
not
got
even
ya.
close.
Got ya.
Not even close.
Oh yeah, we had you on there, babe. You didn't even notice it.
She wasn't even
Yeah.
watching me spin the camera.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
She didn't even, she looked up and then there was the camera, right?
Yeah, we had it right on her.
Such a
And she
brat.
was messing with her phone.
Such a brat.
There you go. There's the camera.
I feel good over here on this.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool, huh?
Yeah.
As soon as we get that, we're actually going to have. Oh yeah, let's spin in and see you.
There we go. Look at that, running the board.
Now give us that. Give us that
Oh.
sexy look you do.
Which one?
I don't know whatever one it is you do.
I don't have. I can't do it on the spot. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, this is, and now you, look, that's the first time I've seen her nervous like that. Huh?
Duck face.
Yeah, do duck face for us. There you go.
Get back to business here. It's enough messing around with this.
Yeah.
All right, there. We got the star now. with
Yeah.
this ketchup mustard stain or whatever.
All right. There it is. Ketchup
There we
and
are.
mustard.
Our
Actually,
penis of the show.
I think it's.
We love him.
Yeah. I don't know. You're a gun. You're an AK.
Yeah, it's true.
Shaped like a penis.
Oh, really?
Get you excited?
I don't think an AK
I
looks
don't
much
think
like
it looks like a
penis.
penis at all, actually.
No,
I think it looks
doesn't.
like a AK.
But this is coming from a blind man, so what does he know?
That's true. You know, we heard about those blind people.
Yeah.
Do you have
Oh,
any
yeah.
SMJs
I
today?
do. I do. I got one for 8
Later
o'clock,
on?
actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to launch off the commercials for us. You know that, right?
Okay. I'm down.
All right.
I'm down with the get down.
Mhm.
Do it. That's going to be cool.
I'm going to be a pro in a couple weeks.
Yes, you will be.
Probably will be.
And
have it down.
one of you two, or both of you, I am actually going to unload all the information I've got stored in my brain so you guys know this system inside and out, so you can build one yourself.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah?
If you want to learn it, it's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that, Jerkman.
I mean, you'll
You're
go
gonna get
insane
phone-
with me at the same time,
You're
but
gonna get a phone
That's
call.
okay. We're not already there. Come on.
true.
Yeah.
You'll get the phone call, and somebody will want you to help them build a station again. They'll be like, I'll board up. I'll board up.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because,
No.
that's what happens.
Jerkman is declining all other interns at the moment.
yes, I am.
Well, this person
He's
wasn't
full.
even. This person wasn't even an intern. They just wanted to know some things and how to do their.
Oh,
Starts that way, huh?
No, I'm not talking to him. No, unbelievable. This guy calls me up. It's Max's friend, and this guy, he tells Max, he's like, well, hey, I want to know about a show. Wasn't there something like that?
Something about he
Doing his own show?
Something,
or?
yeah, there was something about his show and getting, working with you or doing something
Yeah.
about working with you. There
And then
was-
and he calls me up, and I'm talking to him, and he says, oh, well, I want to know, can you tell me how to build the radio station?
What?
How to build his own. I'm like, let me get right on that. I'm going to tell you
Right.
how to do what I
Right.
So you can
do, so you can
steal
go out
my
and steal shit.
Right. Yeah.
Let me give you my
no.
fucking career.
what was your response to that? How did you?
I just simply said a bunch of gibberish bullshit.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So you threw out a bunch of.
Like I usually do. I just spun it around. Totally
Nice.
spun it.
See, that's fucked up because now here it is. That person. That's my credibility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you remember, because I called you right away and said, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and
This
then
guy
I-
wants me to tell him how to do this, how to build
Wow.
it. And show him how to build it and everything. Yeah, I'm going to just get right on that for fucking free, build you a radio
Right.
station so you can go out and start taking clients, and fuck you.
Well, now I look like an asshole. Like, yo, jerk, when I give you.
Don't worry about it. You look like that for a while.
Oh.
I'm kidding. No, it wasn't your
Oh.
fault. I didn't look at it anything you did. That was,
Right.
that's on him. Nobody but him.
Well, that's true because I was misled.
Right.
to
You
be fair.
can't help what his actions
You
are.
can only go by what he tells you. You
Right.
don't know what
Yeah.
he's not telling
You thought you were being cool and going to try to hook me up with something, so.
Well, that's like what's his name? Chandler did that too. You remember
Oh,
where
God, yeah.
Yeah.
he wanted to? First, he said was talking like he wanted a show and how much would a show be on All Talk. So I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, they're doing some kind of thing on UStream, calling it Rampage Radio or something.
You know how many people have come up and asked me, how do you do that? I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm just going to. Remember, there was that one black guy that came in and he wanted to do, what was it called? Love Muscle Radio or fucking something stupid.
Love Muscle? Wow.
Something fucked up. It was a black guy and he wanted to do a show, but it was. He was supposed to. It's supposed to be like a love, but you know how their love songs are. I love you, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you in the cunt, and
right?
Nice.
Or just yeah, very.
Yeah, and he wanted to do this show, and he's like, hey man, he goes, we can have sister stations. I was like, what? You got a radio station? He goes, no, the one you're gonna help me build.
The one
Wow.
I'm gonna build you a station and then make it my sister station while you're making money from it.
You know, that's the other thing. You're
great
You're gonna
idea.
weed out
Oh, great.
a little bit down here. Is you're probably not gonna get the scumbaggery like you had at the other place. Because there was some weird fuckers that would come up just out of the blue.
Well,
and
it's surprising to me
Hey.
because everybody that said they would not like it here now likes it here.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, there you go.
I told you it's a whole different feel up here.
Yeah, it is.
It
It's a
really
totally different
is.
feel. It just got a couple more kinks to work out, like situating things
Right.
and moving a little bit better.
But
and,
those are normal things. But
Yeah.
the overall feel of even just being here, it's
Yeah.
much more relaxed and
he
much more
even looks
comfortable.
sexier here, doesn't he? Look at him.
it.
Ah,
He's not
dude.
so.
Doesn't
He
he
doesn't look quite like the full erect penis
Yeah,
here.
he
You know
looks
what
like a
I'm saying?
relaxed, limp, happy penis.
That's
He's a
right.
limp happy.
A limp happy penis?
Pre-Viagra penis.
I didn't know a penis that was limp was
Well, it
supposed to be
can be
happy.
because it
If
just
it's just
squirted and
relaxing.
relaxed.
Oh,
You know?
it's after nut.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
All
happy
right.
now.
Put it into terms you can. Oh, it's after nut.
There you
Right.
go.
It's
I'm
after
on
nut
board
bucket.
now. After the nut bucket.
That's
Now I
right.
get
Yeah,
it.
no, now I
Now
get it.
yeah.
After tossing off in her
Right.
face, that kind of thing.
That shit right there.
Yeah.
Tossing
Off.
off in her face.
I know. I'm like, really?
Yeah, really. Well, there's no such thing as love. I mean, I think.
Oh, yes,
Hey,
there
we're
is.
gonna go down that
We're gonna
road
do it
again.
Yeah, we're gonna go down there again.
Okay.
You know what?
Let's do this.
I think it's
I'm going to
bullshit.
stand on the other point of view this time. You're right. There is no such thing as love.
I don't think there is.
I don't think
and
there
I
is.
really think that somebody who actually gets with somebody that they're really into,
Mhm.
that person isn't into them.
So
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
saying that when you love somebody, they don't love you.
Yeah.
And when you're loving them, they're loving somebody else, and they probably don't love them.
Right.
So it's a domino effect of nobody fucking loves nobody.
Right, it's all bullshit. And what happens finally is people just decide to settle. Love, the thing when you see couples together,
They're all settled.
it's all settled. Yeah, it's somebody settling. Unfortunately, I don't know. I just kind of came to this last night.
Are you grumpy?
Uh,
Do you feel neglected? Are you?
No, I
are
don't
you?
feel neglected.
Are you missing companionship in your life?
No, I mean,
Are you lonely?
here's the
Are you lonely tonight?
No, I just, it's just something I was thinking about. I'm just like, okay, why is it, of course, all the ones that, and it's not just
And who
me.
is these ones?
Yeah,
'Cause you're
there's
telling
gotta be
me
someone
these.
specific.
Yeah, there's
Right.
someone
Michelle.
that's someone you
I
were
mean-
liking that's not liking you back.
yeah.
Besides
Well,
Cecilia.
Well, you saw that already, Jerkman.
Yeah, I saw that one, but I mean, is there somebody recently that you're starting to like, and it's just not working
No,
out?
I'm just seeing patterns of how things have worked out. Well, shit. I mean, look at what about you guys? Actually, we should talk about Ocelot and AK. How many times?
AK, she's a runner.
Oh, you're
she said that before.
Okay. Well, Ocelot, have there been people?
Ocelot's
that
not interested.
she's not interested. Oh, that's right.
I like my freedom. I take what I want, and
But have you been in
She's she's a hippie. She believes in free love.
Have you had a situation though where there was somebody you really were into, and you're like, man, if that
Mm-hmm.
person, I could just be with that person, I'd change up the whole way I'm behaving and everything.
If, what do you mean? If you could be with that person because, okay, I'm just trying to clarify this.
Okay.
Be with that person because you want to be with them. There's
Yes.
nothing you want to change about them, or you've been with them and you see something you would like to see change so it could have worked.
No, he's asking, have you ever met somebody that you really wanted to be with them, and you pretty much change everything just to be with them, and they don't want you?
Right.
Wow.
Right?
You just,
AK's got it down.
She's got it. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I've
But
never
no,
experienced that.
I've never-
This
I
is
mean,
going
I'd
to
say-
sound arrogant, but
Okay.
I've never met somebody I could not have.
Really?
Really.
She's a woman,
I
of
would,
course.
Oh, she's a
I
woman.
would simply
Well,
say
You're surprised?
I've never met anybody that I would ever be willing to change myself for.
Well, that's hands down. But
Well,
I'm just saying,
and you're
I've
right.
never experienced a situation where I couldn't have somebody,
Right,
and
I'm-
I wanted them so
Maybe-
bad that I would alter my whole
Right.
being
Maybe
to be with them.
I better change that a little bit. I wouldn't say change necessarily, but just you would switch up a few things for them. You'd move a few things
You
around.
mean make it into a relationship?
Right, exactly. If you compromise, the C word that everybody hates.
Compromise comes with anything in life.
I was
People,
going to say life is
people don't
compromise.
understand
Not
that.
anymore, man. Nobody wants to compromise.
But the
That's
whole thing
problem.
is no matter what, not compromising is you're compromising. Bottom line,
Well-
if you're not compromising something, that means you're compromising the fact that you're not compromising.
Well, there you go.
It's a catch-22.
But a lot of people don't even want to go there. They're just like, no, I'm not doing anything, not moving, not. So
Really?
like they won't bend. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
probably why they are not in relationships then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and,
Exactly right.
well, and on the same token though, if you're going to bend to meet them halfway, and they won't bend to meet you halfway,
You have to do that in friendships. You have to do that with your
Right.
children. You have to
Relationships.
do that in life.
that's what I'm talking
Say
about.
that's everyday life that you.
But I
It's a
think
give and take.
But I think in dating now, people, I don't know, maybe they put less value on it.
It's kind of funny because I see people posting all the time that I don't want no drama in my life. I want no blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And they have children. What do they tell their fucking kids?
Well, which is bullshit.
You know what, you little bastards?
my
You're causing me
drama,
drama.
you
Get
fuck.
the fuck
Right.
out.
Well, there you go. But that's the kind of
Come
shit I'm talking about.
You got to live life on life's terms, and life is going to have drama.
Yeah.
It's all a matter
I
of
agree.
how are you going to deal with it effectively and maturely. And if you can't, then you just need to. What are you doing with swoops over there? I got thrown off. Oh, that is the most amazing thing I've seen.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Swoops?
Swoops put his face all in the camera.
That's right.
He took the show over. But
Damn,
I don't know. You seem like a pretty uncompromising individual, Maxwell. Like,
no,
you're like I want it my way, and it needs to happen on my time, and
no,
I'm impatient, and
right.
You know what? No, if there's somebody that I'm really into, like I just said a second ago, you know, I would move some things around. I would change.
Okay, well, what would be some things that you would change, and some things you would not?
Well, Jerkman, you saw. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, but you were gonna. I mean, that was a total life change. I mean, you were talking about changing every single thing.
Yeah, the fact that even went through my mind is amazing.
Mm.
Usually, I'd have been like, bitch, you're out here, you know.
But she wasn't a nut bucket for you, right?
No, not at all.
But did you ever nut in her?
Oh, many.
Okay,
many
then how come she wasn't a nut bucket?
Because she was more than a nut bucket.
She was a nut bucket plus?
No. No.
Nut bucket plus.
I like that, though. No, but
What are you doing?
I cared about
She's
it.
taking pictures of your debut.
Yeah, with Swoops.
Your
Oh, you mean her behind
her
the board?
producing debut.
Right, for Facebook. We
Ah.
put it out there.
She's running the board.
Be a producer. now.
Running the board.
You're a producer.
Right.
We gotta wait see how she does the doozes. Yeah, how she
I'm
does the
scared
commercials?
to do.
And
I'm
shits
scared
is.
to do the commercials.
And shits is.
I don't know. I mean, I think if you want to be with somebody and you're lonely and you're starting to feel like it's just not going to happen for you, and you meet somebody who's remotely interested, then I could see how people would be willing to change almost everything because they don't want to be fucking alone.
But that's it. See, I would rather have somebody that I want.
Well, what is wrong with that? I mean, think about this. What is wrong with the fact that somebody doesn't want to be alone either? I mean, because it seems like people get demonized because they don't want to be alone.
Yeah, but you
and
don't
I'm
wanna
just not understanding why
want-
the demonization comes in.
But you don't want to settle either.
Well, I'm not talking about
You know what I'm
settling,
saying?
but what I'm saying is that people will say, well, if you're going to go out and do something, if you're lonely and you're looking for somebody, wasn't that what you do?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't go out looking for food if you're not fucking hungry.
Right. Well, but you know, as you saw, Jerkman, getting lonely can get you in trouble.
Well, if you make,
I mean, it is better to be alone than in bad company. However, I think what you're saying is, why is there this stigma of if somebody doesn't want to be alone, all of a sudden they're this loser, they're lonely,
Yeah,
they're needy,
exactly
they're-
right.
they're
Right.
like, oh, you're such a fucking loser. You don't want to be like. Why? We're not built to be alone.
No.
Human beings are not built for isolation
No,
at all.
you put a person in isolation,
See what
leave them a certain
happens
amount of
to 'em.
time, they forget how to even speak.
Yep.
They become more animalistic.
Is that my problem?
Well, of course. I mean, well, look at you. Yes,
Yeah.
you are a perfect example of going back to Neanderthal right here.
Right. There you go.
I mean, you fart, you pick your nose, eat your own boogers. You know, you get food. I mean, come on. How close to fucking backward stepping in humanity can you be besides you?
Aw.
I'm
I mean,
kidding.
I was in
You're really
a
bad. You're worse than
relationship that there was not any affection in our relationship, and we didn't really hang out very often. We saw each other maybe 15 minutes here and there, and over the course of the years, I forgot how to be affectionate with people. Now it's strange to me. It's foreign to me. I'm uncomfortable just doing the simplest shit, holding hands, kissing,
Feel
things
weird
like
to you?
that. And so you can see how you can condition somebody to become a certain way, and it's not healthy.
Because
It's
you
not
can,
healthy.
No,
you
it's
can be
not.
lonely even when you're in a relationship.
No, of
Trust
course
me,
you
I've been
can.
there.
Of course you can.
Well, see, and then for me, the biggest, weirdest
Almost
thing
lonelier.
is kind of.
Yeah, it's actually
yeah,
worse.
it is. It is. It's a lot lonelier. But the biggest, weirdest thing for me is taking the next step and getting back into a relationship. Like you said, the holding hands again and stuff. How do you do that with somebody that you? I mean, obviously I've done it before, but I guess I'm at a point in my life now where it's kind of like very strange to me because I was with that person for so long.
Yes.
Right,
So
like
it's
getting
kind of
back
strange
into the
on
game.
Weird.
how do you get that look for someone else and that feel for someone else when you haven't had it for nobody else but that one set person for a long period of time.
I think it just takes some time, and eventually you get comfortable enough where it starts to become
kind of
natural.
kick in.
So you got to work through that awkwardness. You know, like if we're
Right.
on a date right now and we're gonna hold hands. So hold my
Right.
hand, motherfucker.
Okay,
You're
we're
just
holding
like,
hands.
We're holding hands, and you're just like you're sitting there watching the movie, and you know you're not even paying. You're like, this is so awkward.
Oh my God, I'm holding her
This is
hand.
So,
my hands are getting
so
clammy.
weird. See, like it's fucking
Sorry.
weird.
You get that. You get that part where it actually felt nice, but the whole thing is that you just trying to get that, like you said, after your stuff.
That's my minute.
You got to recondition. Oh, we got to go to the break already.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah,
look,
I
she's
missed
right on
my
time. She's like
cue.
one
Yeah,
fucking minute.
Awesome. She's badass. All right.
So what you'll do is, see the other guy over there? That's the one you're going to load him up.
Okay.
The Lenovo. Wake him up, and there will be commercials that you can just he's a hard bitch to wake up. He just doesn't like to 5963. Everybody,
said
that's
that
my
on the air.
passcode.
Yeah, said it on the air.
Give it up,
Got your
everybody.
PIN number and everything.
Give it up. Give
Now
your
see
bank
that
account
top button, that
information.
play button over there? Just hit play.
So
All
you're
right, here we go.
All right.
And here comes the sound of a gay man choking on a penis.
You're going to gag on a dick for us?
It's not putting the play over there in the corner?
No.
Oh no, down
I see
further.
what you're
There you go.
saying.
It should be right there.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
All right, we'll be right
All
back,
right,
bitches.
bitches.
Did you mute the no, mute the mics.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STEM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerkman. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google cheesy leasy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted. My own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fakes at your butt. My tongue's replaced in the gut. My toleration is nut. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghosts.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice. 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really irks me.
I'll raise my hand. Oh, yes, bitches. Sorry, we're training AK back here. So if you hear occasionally, we're just coaching. That's all.
She's learning.
She's learning. She's doing good.
Guess she's doing it on her own.
Yeah.
Now you're going to hear the Sighty McJesus coming up soon.
I have a Sighty McJesus.
Sighty
I have an
McJesus.
SMJ report coming
So
out.
you can just launch that off whenever you want.
And actually, it's kind of about just people not paying attention. And, you know,
All right, let's
that kind of shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
So when she taps and double taps that, we're going to start it up.
I did.
talk about
There you go.
Oh, wow.
We'll get it.
Oh, yeah. Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from danger. Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from strangers. All right, you can fade it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
So here it was. I get a. Now, there was a guy who didn't. I guess he never downloaded his interview. He was on the show probably about 3 or 4 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
Wow. I know. I told you. It was a long time ago. He never downloaded his interview. And
all those years, now he thinks to download it now.
well, actually, what happened was he goes, I want to hear my interview. And I'm like, okay, well, do you remember when you were on?
Why all of a sudden now did he decide he wants to hear it?
Well, I said something to him on Facebook about, well, it was the guy who was getting his dick sucked on the air. Remember him?
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah,
You
and-
getting your dick sucked? No, why?
Oh God.
Go harder, bitch.
You can hear the chick back
I know.
there.
We're like, come on. She's giggling, laughing, and she's slopping up and down.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't tell.
So I made some comment on something he put up, and I said, yeah, this is the man who gets his dick sucked on the air.
Now, that's a black guy for you, though.
Actually, he's Mexican, I think.
He is?
Mexican, yeah.
Wow.
I
He's
think
Mexican.
Mexican, man.
Mexican.
So,
You're Mexican.
Mexican.
So anyway, he goes, yeah, man, I want to hear that interview. And I was like, well, do you remember when you were on? So he says, well, yeah, sometime in 2012. I think he said October 2012. So I went back, checked everything in October, couldn't find it.
Why do you do that?
Because I'm a good guy. That's
You know, I'm going to tell you like everybody tells me. You let people step all over you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I guess, well, I found it. It was May 2012.
Wow.
And I put it in my Dropbox, and I sent him the public link, and I go, here
So
you
you
go.
did all this for him to listen to something he's 4 years, at least 2 to 3 years late on.
Yeah.
Wow, nice guy you
He
are.
wanted to relive the memories of actually having a woman do
Suck his
something
dick?
for him.
I guess he did. Well, here comes the blindo part here.
That's what it sounded like, too.
So I get in here.
Yeah,
you know,
giggling.
You know,
Right, nice.
So then he writes me and he goes, "Hey, you're blind?"
Oh.
And it was like, and I write back. I go, "Yes, I am." I said,
Wait a minute. 2012, we weren't doing tab casting yet.
Well, no, but we were doing the SMJ report.
Oh, okay.
So I was
That's right.
talking about it at some point. He must have finally. So a lot of people just want to hear their interviews, and that's it.
I was shocked to hear that today myself. That's why I put that up there.
Yeah.
I had no idea you were
You
blind.
didn't know, did you?
Wow.
No.
I'm shocked. I didn't know.
So I thought about it. I was like, God damn. I was like, you know what? There's probably a lot of people on my friends list. You know, never mind I talk about SMJs or I smash on sighted people or paratransit or whatever. You know, they still don't know I'm blind. You know, so I'm like, how the fuck do people?
Uh-oh.
So
we got a
then
problem.
She went to the wrong camera. Keep talking. We'll have to fix this. We actually have it. It's down at your crotch area.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, we can see up. Close your legs a little bit more. Hang on. Thanks. Hang on till we get this fixed.
Oh no, I want to open it now.
No. Seriously, because you can see up in and you see your nutsack.
How can you see my nutsack? It's
Because
Nice
the way,
balls.
the way the freaking.
It's a good HD camera. It gets a good view.
And the way it's angled, your shorts are like gapping, and we can see your
You
balls.
can see my balls.
Yes, close them up. Hang on to it, because I don't want a Ustream shutting us down.
Okay, that's weird. All right. So anyway, are you just fucking with
The
me?
thing is weird is all I did was click the mouse.
Yeah, what it did was it locked itself out.
Oh.
Or is this just another one of Jerkman's dumb fucking jokes?
No, actually, she did do something.
I did do,
but it
but your
wasn't
balls
going
were
up.
not on there.
That's what I figured. All right, so let me finish here. So then I said, yep. I said, I've been blind since birth. I was like, I guess you listened to your whole interview, huh? You know, and so he messages back, and he goes, man, that's crazy. And he was like, well, how the hell do you get on Facebook? No, first he said, how blind are you?
How blind?
Blind are you?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
is there a degree of blindness? You know, like, obviously, I said I'm
Wow.
blind, meaning I don't see at all.
Right.
You know, there's no,
I didn't say
I
I
can
was
see a
vision
little bit.
impaired, like.
Right, yeah, if I said
Right.
visually impaired, you know, then it would. you
Maybe.
just
She said,
assume-
well, how stupid are you? What level
Right.
of dumbness do you got?
So then he says, how do you get on Facebook? So I'm like, oh, here we fucking
What?
go. Yeah.
How do you
How do you
get on
I
Facebook?
don't understand.
Yeah,
the
well, you
question.
know,
He doesn't, because he's blind. How can he see to navigate to get on
Is
Facebook?
this dude for real?
that dude's for real. And you
Wow.
know, that's not the first person that's asked me that. I've had other people that have asked me that before.
Okay, but why would they even be curious? Even if they do not know, obviously you're on there, so there's got to be something
Right.
that's doing it.
Like, yeah, how,
Why wouldn't
how do you
wouldn't
get
the
on
proper question be, what kind of software you have or
Facebook?
something?
Yeah, are you using some kind of software? Well, how do you navigate Facebook? Or-
Right. Now that would be a decent question.
Right, because his question almost was like suspect. Like,
Right.
how do you get on? Yeah, right, buddy.
Right.
How do you get on Facebook then? If
Yeah,
you can see.
you ain't blind,
Exactly.
motherfucker.
Yeah, like you're
Yeah,
lying.
Exactly. Well, I've had people do. You know, like I said, I was on a dating site one time.
Although, I want to tell you a secret.
Yeah.
I believe May is not totally blind.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because today, inside the studio here, she sits down and we said something about it. I said, even got umbrella lights back here for better lighting. She lifted up her sunglasses and angled her head up to look underneath him, to look behind us.
She did. I didn't even. I remember her doing that now,
Yeah.
but I didn't catch it at the
And
moment.
I think she has a little bit of sight, maybe
Well-
a tiny bit, but she moved her glasses and went like this, kind of like looking underneath to see.
That might explain her utilizing a lot of the things that I don't utilize, like the lifts on the bus. And,
Right.
you know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
she has a little bit of sight, maybe not a lot.
Right, but she could have some.
Yeah.
That's very possible. God damn, that was pretty good observation.
Yeah, I keep an eye on those things.
So yeah,
Sighty MacGyver over here.
That's right.
I've been asked that several times though. Like, well, how to, on a dating site, some chick did that one time. Well, then how the fuck do you get on the dating site if you're blind? Like very suspicious. Like,
Did
I'm
you not
blind.
just reply with "My wife does it for me"?
Oh, I should have. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Most people on those dating sites have one.
That's true.
What is one of the, or some of the stupidest questions you've been asked in regards to being blind?
Oh, Jesus Christ! How
Oh,
much
she
time
hasn't
you
heard
got?
some of these.
I haven't heard.
There's
I've
been
never
some
heard.
good ones.
Yeah.
I'll get into those in
What
a
about
second.
what about your mama's? Oh yeah.
Well, so then just finishing off what he did, then he wrote back and he was like, "Wow, my man, you are so cool." Then it turned into, "I'm so cool."
Oh, you're his hero.
cool.
Yeah, I'm a hero because I told him about Jaws and I showed him the website and all this stuff like
What do
that.
you mean? You got a shark that sits there and does it?
Yeah, dog.
A shark?
A shock?
Wow, you special.
Yeah, that's
You got a trained shark?
it's just funny that people wouldn't think that blind people would be included in this technological
Right.
age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
like-
You're
You're all
not.
left in the dark.
You're not. You can't possibly do it. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
They got vibrators out there now. It tickles the clit and anus at the same time.
Right.
right. So
Has anybody
the
ever
rabbit.
asked you how do you know what time it is?
Oh yeah. Well, matter
No.
of fact, when I've been speaking, I used to wear a talking watch, and I was doing my speaking event talking about our organization. Then this guy, I was I think it was a Lions Club or Kiwanis Club, and the guy says, "Well, I got a question for you, but it's not really about what you've been talking about." I'm like, "Oh yeah?" He goes, "I noticed you wear a watch. How do you tell time with it?" I'm like, "Dummy, it talks."
It's kind of stupid how people forget technology all of a
Right.
sudden, isn't
Well,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't you think there'd be something for us out there? Like we're not just totally
We
excluded.
can
Fuck
download.
you. You don't get to know what time it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
You're
get
blind.
time.
You don't need to know.
We can upload information to a satellite that's all the way across the galaxy still
Right.
Yep.
to
Right.
change its own programming, but yet how
We
do you
don't
got
have
a
anything
fucking
compliant.
watch that can tell you the time?
Right.
Exactly.
Well, see, and that's just that excluding mentality that people still have. You know how you say jerk, but people, there's some of the stuff that should be changing that is still
Does not.
very archaic, and that's it. That's one. That mindset of they're not included in anything.
Right.
They're just in group homes all day and fucking bathe in their own feces.
Well, and that's the whole thing.
They
I
have
mean,
to hold onto a rope and walk in a line, you know?
right, yeah.
Well, I have seen him do that before.
Yeah, that's probably an old school thing they used to do. Actually, to answer your question, AK, the dumbest question I've ever been.
Yeah, what would be the dumbest one though?
Whoa,
what about
now
that
you're
one
taking
that?
me way back here.
What about the lady that asked you on stage? Remember that one time?
Oh, let's see. Which one? On stage?
Yeah, or maybe it was off stage, but she was asking you about your mom and dad. Or,
Oh, did I tell my mom I'm coming here to speak? Or
yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
And remember, it was and she
Oh,
wanted
no,
to
no,
know
no, that's-
about the books and stuff.
Oh,
or-
that's right. Yeah, that was okay. No, you know what it was? It was
Right.
a table event we had,
Mhm.
and it wasn't really. Yeah, I guess she asked the question, but it was more of an assumption.
Assumption, right?
Because I was sitting there at the table waiting for my assistant to bring the stuff, the display.
Right.
So this woman walks up to me, kind of taps me on the shoulder, and goes, "Is your dad gonna bring you some books so you can read them? So you've got something to do?"
Wow.
So I've
Wow.
that was
Awful.
that was one. Well, you know what's sad is this was a homeschool expo. So you think,
Are you serious?
Yep.
Yes.
So these are the people
Good
that are
Lord.
teaching their kids. Like these are
Right.
the educators now.
Well, and what about there was two other equally stupid questions, and one of them was, does he have his corners taped down in his house?
There we go. Oh, damn, Jerkman's getting.
What?
Yeah, there was actually a board op. There was
don't
somebody who used to
understand.
intern here, and
Like the corners, like the edges. They wanted to know if he went down and padded them with taping and stuff. So
Because you're
he
just
went.
a bumbling
Yeah,
idiot.
so
Yeah,
when
just
he
bang
runs,
into the
into
corners
shit.
of the
So
walls.
yeah, so you won't bump into them, right?
because he could run into him, poke his eye out, and go blind.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Go blind. Right.
Yeah, so
Wow.
somebody did actually ask, "Well, don't you have tape on your walls at your house?" And I was like, "For what?" And she was like, "Well, like the corners, so you don't bump into them." And I was like,
Oh,
"You were serious?"
And let's give him
Wow.
let's give him probably the ultimate stupid question.
Oh, here we go.
Here
Oh,
it
we had
goes. You
another
ready?
Another board op who asked me one
Can
time.
you see when it rains?
Yeah, because she got it from Daredevil.
Because
What
the
the
rain
fuck?
washes over their body, so obviously you can see an object then because it makes you all of a sudden be able to see things.
Well, I think in the movie Daredevil, there was something where he could
see when it
when it
rained,
rained.
the forms of the people would come out because he could see it a little bit better for whatever stupid reason in the damn movie. But they believed that when it rained, a blind person could see.
Oh my God, I've had enough.
Alrighty then. Okay.
I've had
Wow.
I'm trying to think. I've heard some just this last. Well, there was one time. This didn't happen to me, but a mobility instructor was telling me this story. He said he was out with a client one time who was an adult, probably about 20-something years old.
Mhm.
And I guess they went to a restaurant and they're eating. And some woman came over and asked the woman if she was blind. And she said, well, yeah, I'm blind. And she goes, but I watched you eat. You wouldn't be able to
What
eat
the
if you were
fuck?
blind.
Excuse me?
I swear to God, that's.
How do you know where your mouth is? That's an
Yeah.
honest to God question.
Or how
How
can you
would you
see
know?
food?
Do you know how many times I've woken up in pitch black and just grabbed some chips that were on
Yeah.
by my couch and I'm just eating?
Right.
I mean, come on.
Or I've seen people
Wow.
grab a bottle of water off their
Yeah.
their desk.
Right.
Well, see, the biggest thing I have a question on is how do you wipe your ass?
Oh, well,
Yeah, how do
you want to
wipe
know
your
for real?
butt? No.
No,
I mean, I'll
I
tell
don't
you
want,
because-
I don't want that.
How would you know
visual.
where your
Do
anus
you wipe?
is?
Do you wipe front to back or back to front?
I do back to front.
Back to you would what?
So you like reach under your balls
And
and
wipe it up towards your nuts.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's what I do.
You should go the other way.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm a forward wiper.
You should always
But
wipe
the back
back.
of your nuts smell really well.
No.
Listen, he's like, oh, don't even go there.
No, my nuts are
My
fine.
nuts smell good, Jerry. Yeah.
No.
Gary told me so.
Jerry?
Jerry
Jerry
Oh.
didn't know.
Jerry's the other guy.
Who's Jerry?
He's been
Not
to
this-
so many dates with so many different guys to
Right,
Dickie's
right.
Pits and shit.
That's right. Well, what is it? The place Dickie's? that he
Dickie's,
had?
Dickie's
Had
barbecue pit.
Well, you know
barbecue with
what?
A couple of them
Oh,
over at Dickie's.
Hold on now. This is another thing. Speaking of sex and all that shit, you know, I was asked some very strange questions by Whitney that night at.
But she's a Fruit Loop. Come on, you knew this.
Well, yeah, but it's still crazy questions.
I mean, and that little puppy she had with her
Oh,
was
that guy.
insane.
Well,
Yeah.
you're blind, so therefore you can't have sex anyway,
Well,
right?
was
she did
asking-
ask about eating pussy,
she asked-
wasn't it?
Well, she was asking me how I have sex. She was asking me what I see when I have sex.
What?
What I feel when I'm having sex.
Oh, because you're blind, you can't feel either.
Right. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, most of the body parts are numb.
Right.
Yeah, you don't feel. You have no
okay.
feeling at all. Well, when I was doing the community action against rape, they actually had to do a thing where they were talking to people about, look, disabled people do have sex drives.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
They actually had to have. There was a question on our ending test.
Well, what does
Wow.
okay? What does all this stuff really tell us?
People are
People are
fucking
fucking
idiots.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thrown off about though?
Huh.
Is that you did a community action against rape, Mr. You should go get
Oh,
fucking
good
raped.
one. Exactly right.
yeah.
I'm totally thrown off by that.
Oh wow.
You should be thrown in a bed and raped.
So
That's
you
right.
really don't think women deserve to get raped?
No, I'm just talking
Aw,
shit.
You have a heart.
I'm
Oh,
just
look
talking
at
You know,
it.
I didn't know you had a heart because you're blind.
Oh
Yeah.
How does your
Right.
heart beat? How does your heart beat now that you're
That's right.
blind?
Well, it doesn't. I'm dead.
How do you know it's
manage-
beating?
How do you manage to breathe? I want to know.
Yeah.
How do you keep your blood pressure under control if you can't look at a dial and tell you where it's at?
That's crazy.
Actually-
that people still think that way and are so they
Oh.
discriminate. So I mean, I'm almost on the. I mean, I'm on the opposite. I forget Maxwell's blind. Like,
Well,
I'll
that's
just
it.
let
That's
let
it.
him walk around,
Right.
before I realize, oh, he doesn't know where he's at this time. And
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Just walk your ass
Like,
to
this is
7-Eleven.
A
I
new
don't give a
place.
fuck.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it. I'll just let him go, or
Right.
forget. I've even sent him a sticker.
Oh, yeah.
through
I mean, but I
Facebook
am-
before, not even thinking about
Yeah,
it. Like,
I just
oh,
don't.
well, duh.
And-
I don't think about it.
And I guess that's my whole thing. With something like Facebook, and all the social media and whatnot, I deal with these people a lot, because I'll comment on their shit or they've
Right.
been on the radio show. So the blindness is not at the forefront like it would be if we were face to face. And we've even had, Jerkman, you've seen this, where I've had people on the show, local people that met me on Facebook first and then came in
Had no idea.
and still had no idea. I
Yeah.
don't think those
Sat
guys.
through the whole fucking those two you talking about that
Wow.
night when Kelsey
Yeah,
was there.
the dude that was
Those
showing
two-
me the flyer.
Mr. Murder or whatever.
Yeah, murder.
He kept
Murder Man.
he
or
kept
whatever.
taking this sign and holding it up. And Max is like, "Oh yeah, okay."
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, didn't think he's looking, so he puts it up closer to his face.
Yep.
I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Wow.
And still, by the end of the night, they didn't figure out he was blind.
Nope.
Wow.
no clue.
That's
Nope,
crazy.
the dude did not.
2 fucking hours with the guy, had no clue.
When people do find out you're blind, do they talk to you louder?
Well, they talk differently. Like, for instance, like this guy just did. Wow, you're the coolest, and
You're the coolest.
He is. Look at him.
Do they slow down
Or do
and
they-
talk
yeah,
to
do they
you
talk
very
loud?
clearly?
Are you blind?
Well,
Are you lost?
Well, here's the thing though, because I noticed.
You're like, do you know I can actually hear better than you? Do you understand that?
Well, I noticed like a lot of people on Facebook will have one of two reactions. Right, they'll either change their demeanor towards me, or they will, just kind of know, and they'll be like, oh. Okay, well, I guess he's still the same person.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm saying?
are.
So
Yeah.
they really don't. And then, like, remember Backstab that was on a few months ago. Jerkman, the guy that.
Well, I mean, come on. Listen to some of these people you bring on. They're not that bright to begin with. I'm sorry, but they're
Yeah.
just not.
I didn't know that you were blind prior to coming on the show.
Well, I'm sure you didn't.
No,
I don't
and
think it's
then
something that
we just
Ocelot
were-
talks about.
No,
you know?
Yeah,
she
it
didn't
wasn't
even bring it
even
up. It
think
wasn't
about
even
it.
something to mention. And then I came in and she walked you to 7-Eleven. I was like, oh, he's blind. And went about fucking rest of the day.
Right.
Like I just totally forgot after that.
Exactly. It wasn't something I think about. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna meet
Right.
Maxwell.
Right. And
Oh,
it
but
shouldn't
he's
be. And
blind.
it
You
shouldn't
know,
be.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, just so you know, he is blind.
But there was a
Right.
girl that one time said that she wanted to date him because he was blind.
That's stupid.
Because it didn't matter what she looked like and whether she wore
Oh
makeup
my
or not.
Oh
And
wow.
you know what? And you guys know this person.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes,
we'll tell
you do.
We'll tell you off the air
Off
who
the
it
air.
was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though
You know
if
her.
they're listening, they'll probably know who it is.
Oh, they know.
They probably are listening.
They might be.
Like,
That
oh,
asshole.
fuck you, Jerkman.
Fucking jerkman.
Right?
Oh god.
Well, when I first met you, you know, I mean, I knew you were blind, but I was equally just as much an asshole as I am now to you as I was then.
Well, that's it.
I haven't changed.
That's it. It was just all the same shit.
Yeah.
So I guess
That's how it should be.
I guess it never did really come up until I showed up to the station, huh? Like,
No,
you
I didn't know. Had no idea you were blind till you showed up. But I don't think I treated you any different than I would have anybody else.
No,
And to
it
this
was-
day, I still
Yeah.
haven't.
Well, and I will say even to Million's credit, I don't
He
think
did, yeah.
I don't think he even
Neither,
really.
neither one of us knew.
Nope. And well, I mean, he didn't
Of course,
treat me.
Million was my business partner at the time.
Yeah, he didn't treat me any differently.
No.
The only thing that
Now he would. He'd try to heal your eyesight.
actually now he's just very friendly.
Yeah.
But no, he what was it? That one time when Shell wasn't there,
Mhm.
and it was just him and I doing the show, and he was like, "Wait a minute, how are you gonna know when we're going to break?" And I was like, "Just roll the music."
Right.
Oh, yeah, you can hear. Duh.
Yeah, and he was just
Right,
like,
wow.
"Oh, well, I guess some people want to prepare. A lot of your guys want to see the cards and make sure that they're ready."
Yeah, we used to hold up cards. I don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know if you did or how you did it.
We
or-
used to. We used to hold up like a 5-minute, 3-minute,
Right.
2-minute, 1-minute, 30-second. You know, people really didn't pay the fuck attention anyhow.
Oh, so it was no big deal.
No.
Because sometimes people go, "Well, we're going to go to a break here." But
Because keep in mind, just because we're sighted doesn't mean we pay attention to everything going around us either.
Exactly.
Oh, I know
Probably
you
less
don't.
attention to
Yeah,
what's going
it's
on.
because it's like anything else. You get used to something, you don't
Right.
think much. But now Max here actually thought one day, which I don't know, nobody probably ever thought to tell him this one, but I showed him. He thought we could see all the way around us.
Yeah, well, except for
Oh.
behind you, obviously. But I figured.
Yeah, he figured we could see almost everything.
Yeah, I figured if I came up from because I never understood why you guys would.
So I showed
jump
him
a
one day.
mile
I
in
took
the
his hands
air.
out. I said, "Put your hands out to both sides like this," and took his hands out. I
Right.
said, "Now imagine where your hands are. That's about what we can see."
Because it was
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
Because I was tripped out of like how I could walk up on a sighted person
And startle us.
and they're just like, "Oh my god!" Oh.
Yeah.
You thought we're like owls that could spin our heads around or something.
See
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Like,
See it?
whoops.
Yeah.
I just assume if I can hear you, you must be able to see me too.
Nope,
Yep,
not
no.
always true.
Nope. Our peripheral vision only goes so far, and
Yeah.
that's it.
That's
So
interesting.
we're limited too.
Yeah.
I could tell. Well, I mean, shit. Obviously, that was the whole point of this whole SMJ that I
Yeah,
did.
I mean, you're
Because-
obviously much more limited than us, and I feel sorry for you. But
I feel so bad.
Oh,
for
and
you.
this guy did make a joke at the end too. He's like, "I feel bad for you though. You don't get to enjoy all the good porn that there is out there, or something like that."
like you can't, because of that, you can't enjoy porn.
Well, I told him. I
and
s-
if you're with a woman, you don't know what she feels like.
well, he
Right.
didn't go there, but he just said, all the great porn with the nice asses
I
and
don't
nice
know.
titties.
That comment I made, someone put down "laugh out loud" at
At
Jerkman or
Jerkman.
something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
that was Pig. Yeah, she.
Oh, that was Pig?
Yeah, she
Okay.
actually. She thought it was funny. And or did you see the one guy's comment? It was like, "Word up, man. Good for you." Or
Wasn't that Doc?
Doc
Ice.
No, actually, it was Doc Mainoff.
Oh,
That's
Doc Mainoff?
He's a
Okay.
different. Actually, I've had his friend on the show, Lomaya.
Mhm.
I've had him on several times, but
Right.
Doc has never been on. Doc's talked to me about coming on, but he's never actually come on. But yeah, he did make some comment about word, much respect for you. or
Yeah.
something like that. So you kind of wondered, like, But I
Word
guess
up, love to the blind man.
Yeah, right.
I guess you really. I don't know. With all the stuff I posted on Facebook, I figured it would be evident. I guess with the
It's not.
SMJ
It's
and the
not.
fucking. And if you listen to the
But
show,
then again, you're assuming they're paying really a fucking attention.
Right.
And most
true.
people do not.
Or that they're intelligent.
Right. Yeah, you're exactly right. Like
They're
they've got
definitely going to go wrong there.
I mean, everybody. I try to at
9
least,
out of 10 times. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
At least everybody on my friends list, I try to give at least their music a little listen or a little.
Right.
I don't just dick ride them to the fullest. But
Well, how do you play music?
Well, I shove a CD up my ass and let it roll.
Oh, you shove a CD up your ass and let it roll.
Yes, I do.
Kind of like you do at Gary when you go to Red Lobster.
And you and Jeremy do every day at 1 o'clock.
Speaking of music.
Let's roll, we fuckers. See?
We're going to get back to love then again, because I'm going to hold some more hand here. That was nice. We were holding hands. It was so...
Oh, by the way,
I want a bitch to get there. We go.
I promised him that you'd give him a kiss.
Yes, you owe me one kiss for being
late.
We'll
see what happens when we come back.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STEM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great. Just what I've always wanted. My own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fakes at your front. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice. 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob blues. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now. We gonna slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh, yes, bitches. Welcome to the final segment of the shit that fucking irks me. Wow, yeah.
She's good.
She is good.
That
Wow,
really sound. That was a good
damn,
mix.
That was a great mix.
Look at her
Wow,
go.
look at it. All
Smiling and shit too.
Yeah,
that was smooth.
pretty good.
Yeah,
no.
tries there.
But yeah, it takes everybody a couple tries.
Yeah.
Nobody gets
That
it on the
last
first.
segment, I fucked that shit up. He was like, "Wait till I turn my mic." Never mind.
You know, that was my bad though, because I really have to, you know, when somebody's new, I got to take that into consideration and be like, okay, you know what? Let's work out a system.
Yeah.
Shit, don't trip, because Kangaroo,
Yeah.
Jerkman's sister. I was doing this. I think I was fucking with my headphones or something. So she interpreted that as turn your mic on.
Turn me on.
Oh yeah. So she, you know, I don't want to say anything bad.
Nah, she did her best.
She did her best. She did her best.
Because she was just kind of thrown right in there. I wasn't even around to help.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, she did. She kind
Yeah.
of got thrown right in there. Boom.
Yeah, I was
go
down
for
here. She was there, and it was like, oh, there's the board. Do it.
Just go for it.
Like, hey, okay.
It's kind of the way it worked out too.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I was down here going, ha ha ha, they're working. I'm sitting in nice cool air, my feet
Right.
back.
Yeah.
Sipping a martini.
Sitting in that hot office down there.
Sweating your asses off.
Having to deal with Maxwell's farts in that tiny little room. No ventilation.
And you know what's so weird is if you look at this room, it's not much bigger than the other. It's
No,
not
but
really.
the other
it's
one-
squared off more. There's no
Yeah,
sink.
No sink, and that took up more room.
I think the
though,
sink was
too.
the biggest pain in the ass.
Really?
You know, that whole because it was in the way
and,
so much.
And the other one was more longer. It wasn't as boxed off as
Yeah,
this is to
one
make
is
a little more room.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, the old days.
Yeah, no longer here. I still got the room down there. We can all go down and pee in there if we want.
Oh, let's do it, man. Let's just piss down the sink.
Piss everywhere.
I miss the colors, but this, this does not look that bad in here. So this is kind of homey looking. It's getting
I
there.
dig it. I dig it.
Yeah,
it's
not bad.
calming and mellow.
Yeah, and look at Mr. Not erect penis anymore.
That's right.
And cruise
Mr.
control.
Happy Pants.
Cruise control said that it looked the same. So
Yeah, because he's looking at the video, and on the video, because you see the red, you see the sign, it looks like the same place, kind of.
It does, because they don't see all the rest of it around here.
No. Someone calling you?
Yeah.
I don't recognize that number.
Maybe it's that girl from where's she from? Oregon.
No,
and she went to calling from her new boyfriend's phone to let you know.
Oh yeah. No, it's
nice.
a local number. I'm not sure who that is. So.
Maybe Shell's looking for you again.
Oh God.
She wants
Look at that
calling
face.
back.
Right, damn.
Oh.
Are they calling back?
Well, no, that was a missed call.
Oh,
It
I
said missed
see.
call, but we'll hear if they left a voicemail.
What would you do if she tried to contact
Well,
you
we should
again?
play the voicemail on the air.
Yeah,
I
well,
hear who it was.
Voicemail roulette.
yeah, we'll see. See who's got the balls enough to call me while I'm on the air. Jesus
Yeah.
H,
I
man.
need to know who it
She
is.
needs another promise ring.
Oh no, that was Kaylee.
Oh, that's right.
So many, we can't keep up.
I know.
He's a nut bucketer.
Even Mr. Swoops is shaking it. Cruise control called Mr. Swoops stupid yesterday.
He was, but remember he covered it up. He goes,
That's right, he
I
did.
goes, I'm just fucking with you. Remember?
Yeah, I do. He's like, I think it's because he thought it was like going to be a real miniature owl. And he was like all excited to see a real.
Oh wow!
And then when he saw his stuff, he's like,
Stuffed animal.
that's stupid.
That's fucking stupid. And then he's like, No, I'm just fucking around.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess maybe he thought, or maybe he thought it was a person that I named.
Oh.
Well, he didn't want to piss off a woman because he doesn't get to ever talk to any.
Oh,
Skyping on that.
Damn.
And they did leave a voicemail.
Are you going to play it?
I guess I can.
Just
I
do
just
it.
hope
Watch
that-
it be something really fucked up.
Right.
I watch it be
You'd be like,
personal.
damn, I should have never played that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm almost afraid to do that.
Why'd you
Probably DirecTV.
You know?
Yeah.
Thanking you for being a
For
loyal
being a
customer.
loyal customer and
Oh,
buying
no,
all
you
that
don't get
porn.
to hear it. You just got to go for it. Just play it.
Well, if it starts to sound personal,
All right, all right.
then I'm gonna.
Close your clam.
Close it.
Close your clam.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, let's get the password. What is it
Yeah,
again?
what is
Hey, I
it?
give mine out over the air. You should, too.
Oh yeah, my phone password.
Okay, here we go.
You have one unheard message. First unheard message sent today at 8:42 p.m. Pacific time.
Hey, Brett, it's Danielle with ITN. I just wanted to let you know it's about 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most late for you.
Oh, you're.
All right, if you have any questions, just give me a call back at 775.
Oh,
So that's your
Yeah,
ride.
Yeah.
Yep, she just let me know that she was late.
Yeah.
That she was here.
No, that she's here.
Oh, she's here.
She
She
said
got
she's
She
here.
got here early.
Yeah.
Oh well,
He's waiting for you outside.
Well,
Look at that. You got a woman
That was
for the night.
disappointing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, Jerkman, you can run out and invite her in if you want to.
Okay, you want me to?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right
She
back.
can sit here and listen to the show.
I was
Come
hoping
on
to
in.
hear some
Trying to
interesting.
find
I know something good.
Actually,
Yeah.
did you guys meet her? I think she was at that party.
Which one?
The one with where the.
Oh, that's the blonde with the glasses.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I know.
I don't think. Also, well,
No, I don't think I've met
Did you go to
her.
that party? No, you didn't. That
Nope.
was the one where the driver was leaving.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Nope,
so
I
you
did
missed,
not.
missed that whole party. All right, let's find something interesting to talk
Yeah,
about,
what do you
shall
want
we?
to talk about?
Shit, man. Fucking. We were kind of looking at some of the businesses as we were going by.
Oh yes, all around here, a new area.
And this new area, this nice new area. Now things are all of a sudden taking a shit again, and you're going, oh man, and then they lie to you and then tell you the economy's doing better.
Oh bullshit!
But everybody I know, including myself,
Right.
is like really budgeting and really trying. Even me, I'm like, oh shit.
We're all going broke.
Yeah.
That's it.
You
I
know,
mean, I can't anyways. I can't fucking get ahead. As soon as the
Yes.
next thing I
I
know,
can't
fucking
even-
everything is going up in price all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, I can't even get a
Everything.
job. Okay.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, it's
Really?
awful. I mean, we are going to be facing some really hard times, I think, and
Oh,
we need to
yeah.
start. I mean, they call people, crazy, the preppers and the people that are
Oh, yeah.
are planning
Conspiracy
for,
theorists
yeah,
and weirdos
but when
and
the
shit.
shit hits the fan and they're the only ones that have fucking food stored and ammunition and weapons, we're all going to be like, oh, maybe we should have taken heed or
Right.
you know.
Exactly. Yeah, well, but all these Jarleys, they'll be okay, obviously,
Maybe. You never know now. I mean, like I said, out here, I've been looking for work for how long?
Who the hell's that? Oh, it's Jerkman. I'm like, who the fuck's stroking my leg?
Oh, man.
Oh. He thought he was going to get
Yeah, trying to
some.
find work, and then,
Yeah.
you know, it's almost like you have to take any fucking job you can get at this point, even if it's only minimum wage, which you can't
Right.
fucking survive off of. At that
Exactly.
point, you're just having enough food to eat.
Not
to,
even that,
you know,
really.
yeah.
Shit, but you know
gas
what?
is $4
Let's all make $1 million here and go to Bahamas.
Let's go to Bora Bora, Charlie.
Shit,
Bora
the way
Bora.
things are going, $1 million wouldn't even be enough.
Not enough nowadays.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
I mean, at this point, even if I did get work, I couldn't afford to retire.
Well, what's
Oh,
At any
fuck
point,
no.
there's
Forget
no way.
retirement.
What's
Forget
fucked
your
up?
fucking retirement.
But what's fucked up, though, is like, even people that are working, that have steady jobs, like myself.
You can't make it still.
Yeah, you're still like, you know, I've put off some bills, you know, just for that reason.
That's because they gouge the shit out of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. We go to a restaurant tonight that's been in business for 5 fucking years. They're telling us they're shutting down because the price of food went up so fast they couldn't stay open.
Yep.
Yeah,
they couldn't
because
offset the price.
Getting the we had heard a guy, and yeah, that show, Our Natural.
Our
whatever.
Natural Rights.
Yeah, yeah.
We talked about that yesterday, and it was really informative. But I mean, I have a pretty good job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
not making minimum wage. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And even that is not enough to keep me above fucking water.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
And-
still
That's it.
behind on bills.
And you still want to go, come on, just let me breathe. Give me a few
Yeah.
weeks. Give
Let's
me a
all
month.
move in together and have orgies, too. See, we can put our money together, have orgies.
There we go.
Yeah.
We'll be
We
one
should-
big
we
happy
should charge
family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
none of us will be
right.
lonely. We can sleep in
Yeah.
trees once in a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can
sleep-
all have
sleep in trees?
an open relationship.
Right,
There'll
that's-
be no
yeah.
jealousy.
Yeah, because
there you
hippies
go.
sleep in trees sometimes.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
you know, I guess that would be all right. You would
Yeah.
live off the land.
And you could just
Yeah.
toss in everybody's face because you like doing that
there you
anyhow.
go.
That'd be the
right.
shit.
You can toss
Yeah,
off
yeah.
whenever you
Toss off in
like.
your face.
The blind men can run through the long grass and just toss off and
That's
face
right.
it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm
We'll
liking-
call you the toss-off guy.
That's right.
I'm liking that idea.
I'm
Are you
liking
really?
that
I
idea.
figured he would, though.
And then have people around to cook the food for you.
Oh,
There you
man.
go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that did it right
Toss
there.
off and food, man. You
Food,
can't
that
get better
was
than that.
it.
Nothing in food, man. I'm
That's
good.
the life.
That's
Do any of you
all I
have
need.
a bug-out bag?
A bug out? What's that?
Yeah, no, I don't. I should. I don't.
That is your bag for when you have to bug out. So when shit
Mhm.
hits the fan, you've got your water, you got
Oh.
your tablets, you got your ammo, you got
Yep.
all the things you need to
Actually,
survive.
you know what I do have? I do have a lot of that dry
Oh, yeah,
food.
his brother bought
There you
him
go.
Yeah, my brother hooked me up with a
a
bunch
gas
of dry
mask,
food.
everything.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Shotgun for the blind man.
Yep.
Hey,
Got that too.
you're well on your way.
I got water in there. So, yeah,
There
I
you
do have.
go.
I'm prepared. I'm
I don't know. I
ready.
got extra battery packs for my game systems. Does that help?
No.
I guess you could drink the battery acid.
See, I'm just heading over to Ginger Snaps because he's got those little locking blinds that come down
Yeah.
and
Was he
seals
ready
the
for a
whole house.
Holocaust?
That's about
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm the only one
But
going
he's
to
gonna
die.
have to have enough food in there.
He already knows. I already told him. I said, yeah, I'll be right here. You have that door open and ready.
How soon do you guys think this is coming, honestly?
I would say within at least 5 years.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that.
Wow.
Things are moving pretty fast.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty. Well, let's see.
Well, things are moving fast. I mean, if the economy bursts, bubble bursts,
Sure, bro.
which it's going to do,
Yes.
I mean,
Mhm.
we are going to be all in deep shit. That's going to think about this. When this happens this time around, we're already in a depression. They won't
Right.
say, it, but we're in one.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, of course, it's not looking like the depression back that you would see.
You're
back
not going to
in the
see
20s.
that same time.
This
It's
is a different
worse.
age.
Right.
You know,
it's actually worse.
we can be,
though.
yeah, we can have tablets and computer
Right.
phones,
Yeah.
but still be in a depression.
Yep.
Right.
You know, when this thing pops and now all these people are kicked out of their homes. Now think
Right.
about this. We're in a home. We're in a city of 2 million people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and all these homes are going to be empty. You don't think that people are going to say, fuck you, we're taking the homes? Now they turn the electric off to these things.
Yep.
People are going to be rioting,
Yep.
and, and the winters get cold here when they
right.
do hit. But the
Right.
summers are
Oh,
atrocious.
They're
Actually,
deadly.
the summers would be worse if it pops
They're
in the summer.
deadly.
Yeah, so what do you think is going to happen? Now, nobody's got electricity.
Right.
People are going to go insane. There's going to be rioting. There's going to be no
Yep.
food. There's
Oh, yeah.
the Holocaust is going to be that's going to be the
Yeah.
best part of all of it. I mean, you know, it's going to
Well,
be fucking insane.
And
It
the
is.
problem is people won't focus that rage. They should be focusing on.
No, they won't. They will go against each other. You'll
Yeah.
see
Oh, yeah.
houses being burnt,
Yeah.
buildings being
Oh yeah,
taken down.
people will
Oh, yeah.
turn. They'll turn right against each
You'll
other.
go down the
first.
street and just find dead bodies laying around because
Absolutely.
nobody's
Yeah.
going to give a shit.
It's going to
Exactly.
be exactly like that.
Yeah.
I suggest everybody has a plan, first of all, to get
Yep.
the fuck out of Nevada when the shit hits the fan, because you can't survive here in
No.
the fucking desert without the shit that we have
No.
now. You
No.
just cannot make it.
You're not because first of all, there's no fucking water here.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you shouldn't go to the West Coast. You shouldn't sit in Nevada. You should actually go towards
Everybody's
the Midwest.
headed East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
And and that's one of the reasons that FEMA 3 region actually is built up now. That's why they got all the ammo there. That's why they've got they ordered all the body bags. They've ordered all the UN equipment. It's all up on the East Coast because they know once the shit hits the fan, everybody's headed towards the East Coast because there's where you're going to be able to survive a little bit better.
Right.
See,
So
it's just weird. It seems like all the bad shit happens there first, though. You know.
where on the East Coast?
Oh yeah, like
Well,
9/11.
No, because you think about it right now. I mean, there's a couple things that's going to trigger this. Within the next 5 years, I think AK's right. We're either going to have Yellowstone go, which is very close to right now. I mean, that just because it's melting and you know it's a huge caldera. If that baby blows, you've got 50 miles worth of gravel and ground that's going to blow.
Yeah, this is a life-ending event. I mean, it's going to block everything.
This will take out most of the whole West Coast.
Oh yeah.
We will actually get buried in if we don't get out within. I think they said it's within
72 hours.
12-hour period. When the first ash starts to fall, we could be coated up to 12 feet of ash.
Yep. Yeah.
If you're here breathing that in, your lungs will actually turn into cement inside of your body.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, I see. I don't think it'll be natural. I think it's going to be
man-made.
Man-made shit. Yeah.
Well, then of
the
course,
economy,
then we've got ISIS out there, which they helped create. Now ISIS is going. This thing is becoming huge. They're saying they're going to meet us in New York. So if this shit's going on and the government's allowing this, that means when they open the borders now, my idea or my guess is they open up the borders because they're going to allow these people to sneak in.
Yes.
Right.
They are trying to cause this Holocaust because once they do that, then they've got reign for martial law.
Right.
They've got reign for everything.
Exactly. Well, you know that they've already built the camps, right?
Oh, the camps already built.
Camps built, ready to go.
FEMA camps, and this is
well, not just FEMA camps, but actual detention camps.
Yeah, well, no, that's what I'm saying.
There's some here in Vegas.
And the fucked up thing was, as I've been out here for almost 15 years now, and I knew about this almost 20 years ago. Back in Pennsylvania, we used to have a bunch of Camp David, I think, was one of the ones back there, something like that, and they actually closed it down. When they closed it down, they built in the center of this area this huge barbed wire fence around it with all these posts, and inside of it they put playground toys.
Yep.
Oh,
Why would you put children's toys inside of an area?
Fence.
Right.
Yeah.
So they have been building this for years. They've known what they've been going to do.
Right.
You get a lot of people out there going, well, why would they wait so long? Because nothing happens that quick.
Yeah, they had to condition us.
They have to be conditioned.
If you've noticed, more helicopters and planes have been flying over.
Yep.
Yeah.
They are slowly conditioning us to become used to this type of thing, so that
Exactly.
when martial law falls through, we won't all freak out and riot.
Exactly.
Right.
We'll just be like, well, this is what it is
It's
now.
just another
and all
thing,
lay
yeah.
down.
Hey,
Yeah.
this is all we just need to do what they say because it's all going to be.
I've seen more military trucks. I've seen.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, even military
presence,
helicopters. you
Yeah,
see.
military presence has gone up significantly.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no
I
doubt.
mean, now ISIS is, man, that's
insane.
That is insane.
That's
It's
crazy.
scary. They've already said that they will car bomb every U.S. embassy.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
we are.
And they've got nukes, and we know they've got
Yes.
nukes because in Mexico, where
Right.
and this is the funny part. ISIS came back down through. Now they know that a division of them got into Mexico. The minute the division got into Mexico, 4 nuclear bombs disappeared.
Yep.
Oh wow.
They can't track these. Now, how do you fucking lose a dirty bomb?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm sorry, really.
And 4 of them. They pulled up and like, hey,
Right.
you got here on time. Here they are.
Yeah, right.
We're opening up the borders right now. Get your ass up there.
You got that dumb bitch on Facebook who was saying that thing about immigrants and how can we hate immigrants and immigrate. It's like, you know what? You're one of these people that allows your government to do shit like this.
Yeah,
It's
and
people
they're
like that.
and they're allowing
Fucking
us to
idiot.
be. And it comes down to is that you got people too that will sit outside, look up, see these lines going
Right.
across their fucking houses every day,
Right. I don't
know
and
what
tell
that
you
is.
that's a
Ooh.
condensation line.
They sure will.
Right.
and then you say to these same people, you'll say, okay, how come today there are no lines?
Exactly.
Well,
Right.
because they were. What you mean? All the planes have landed today.
You know
Nobody's
what-
flying
Right.
nowhere.
You know what they're doing now because this has become
A big
public
issue,
knowledge,
right.
and everybody is starting to jump off of the this is all kooky to
Right.
this
Oh
is
yeah,
real.
conspiracy crazy
They're
shit.
they're
yeah.
doing it at night now instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you seen that?
They're doing
Yeah.
it at
I've
night.
watched
yeah,
it
they're
night.
doing a lot more at night.
I noticed that. I
Yeah.
was like, wait a minute, because in the daytime I'm like, okay, I'm not seeing what I
Right.
used to.
Start doing it at
Went
nighttime.
outside at night to smoke,
Now the
and I
last-
was like, oh,
the last
shit.
few nights where the moon has been so bright because it's been so
Yes.
close, they've been going out like crazy. And have you
Yes.
seen how
They've been doing
much
this since
they-
the
Just-
90s.
Yeah, just
right,
stand
but at
out there
night
for
they've
an
been
hour.
going
But
like
now they
crazy.
do it right in front of your face.
Well,
man.
and
Yeah.
they started in the 90s, but keep in mind, every generation skips a knowledge.
Yeah.
So if if the young people seen this since they were kids and gradually seen this, when they grow up, that's normal. To them, that's a condensation line. That's not a chemtrail.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing is, do not look up the word chemtrail. Look up geoengineering.
Yes.
The minute you look up chemtrail, they actually put that down as a conspiracy theory, so it misleads you to believe that it's all wrong. Disinformation.
It's all crazy people and making up shit. And,
so look up geoengineering.
And that's where you'll get the correct information.
It's real. It's been proven to be real.
Here we go. Our YouTube views are going to drop again.
I know. Yeah, we're on the watch list.
All of a sudden, yes.
We've now all been banned from flying right
notice,
now.
You notice when we stop talking about that, they go up.
Yeah.
When we start talking, they go back down again.
Oh, you are insane if you don't think they're fucking watching us.
Oh, hell yeah. No. We've been on a watch list since the very first year that we started. We had nothing in the background, but my business partner, he was a hacker and shit like that.
Yeah.
And within our first year, I think it was almost on our first celebration, the first birthday of All Talk Radio being on the air, we noticed an old connection to an old military code sitting in the back of our thing and just sat there for years.
Well, I got news. All our cell phones, everything we do,
Oh, yeah.
they've got every text message we send, every phone call we have, everything we have, they are looking at.
Yeah.
There's not anything any one of us does that
So let's
they're
all
not
have
watching.
pizza and orgy and just blow the hell up.
Yeah, there you go.
Sounds good to me.
But I mean, the shit we talk about, believe me, they're
listening.
us. Believe me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're like, oh, I heard chemtrails. Get on their ass. Bring them tinted windows.
And that's the funny part because, and here's the part that people don't understand because they're like, well, if I put something up to YouTube, how does it know when a song? Because the voice recognition will pick up a song, label it right away, let the business or the producers know that song was used and fall into its category.
Right.
Well, they do the same thing for words. Any word will trigger off chemtrails,
the big NSA
government, NSA, anything like that.
The
will
big
trigger it
NSA
off.
warehouses out in Utah right now.
You mean the
three,
beast?
Right, the 3 acres or whatever that they have. These are nothing but servers in these buildings. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's what they're built to do.
They are
only.
built to pick out those and monitor and collect. And that is what they do.
Because we are the terrorists.
Yes.
Obviously. I mean, look at us. We sat in a room and bitch about a country that's falling apart because of bullshit assholes.
That makes
but
you a
we
terrorist.
are the terrorists.
Because you're a patriot and you care about your country, but you're a terrorist.
If I'm correct, I guess standing up for your country doesn't mean anything anymore.
No, that's the terrorist.
It means you're a terrorist.
Yeah,
you're
a fucking
You're going to get
terrorist.
martial law.
That's right.
Basically, the new
How
definition,
dare you?
The new definition is the patriot is the pacifist.
Yeah, and there's some government spin for you. When you got your own people believing that they're terrorists because they're standing up for the Constitution that was founded this fucking country, you've got a fucked up set of people right there.
Yeah. And the fact that people believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
There's one at the end that says final list. She's going to try to end your show. We may just go out late tonight.
Oh.
Everybody has somewhere to go? Because I don't. I don't have nowhere.
Nobody does.
We're on a good topic here.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
Huh?
We should reverse time and forget about the
Look at
farts
that.
earlier.
Oh, really?
Look at that. We right towards the end, we get into
I'll
some
let
fun
you tell
shit,
me
don't we?
when to end. But
All right.
I mean, I'm gonna have to find out because I have to fly somewhere. And
well, you know what?
the quickest way to find out if you're on the watch list is it's try to fly somewhere. If
You know
you're
what?
pulled to the side and there's extra security on there on
Okay,
your
so
app,
let me tell you, everywhere I fly, I'm always pulled for extra security.
yeah, you're on the watch
I
list.
always am pulled.
Well, it's funny because I have not been.
Really?
Yeah, I've flown several times. Matter of fact, Christmas last year, I went to Sacramento. Remember?
Oh no, I get pulled. You go through the original, then I get pulled off to the side, then I get pulled again, and then I get pulled again.
You know what it might be though? It may just be they don't want to. The law is scared of the blindness shit.
Now think
No,
about
they're
this.
not. They don't give a fuck.
I don't know
they
about
could
that.
care less.
Think about this. I never
You wouldn't
travel
think they would,
anywhere.
but-
I created this. So what do you think I'm on?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yep.
it'd be interesting to see you fly somewhere.
I'm
and see what
not going to
happens.
fly nowhere.
Yeah, oh, believe me, they go through my bags. They go through, I
Yeah.
mean,
But that's
down to
funny.
taking the shoes
I
off.
had
and-
somebody that.
I mean, I got to take the shoes off and all that. And
Oh, no,
empty
I have to
everything
do it
out,
more
but-
than once.
Really?
Well,
Yes.
I had a friend that we used to do a show at another radio station, and we talked about conspiracy theories and that. Well, she actually flew out of the country, and when she came back, they detained her for 4 fucking months.
Yep.
And
No shit.
this was about 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yep.
They
Oh,
detained
wow.
her for 4 fucking months in
Well-
a New York prison.
Well, I've never left the
With no
country.
reasoning.
I've never left the country, but I've just gone, you know, like when I went to see Renaissance and,
Right.
you know, little things like when I used to go see Koala. Although back then, though, we didn't really cover this kind of stuff that much.
No, we didn't.
No, but I can
We've
tell
gotten
you that,
deeper.
I get pulled all the time. I'm always the one that they go through everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll unpack my suitcases, rolling everything out.
All you have to
make
do
sure.
is the wrong internet search,
Yep.
and you're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You put
Anything.
together. I mean, I have a group, and we have certain people that we recruited, and we're preparing, and we're a big believer in enlightening people. If you want to know, here's
Right.
the information. I'm not going to force it upon you. If
Right.
you want to
Right.
fucking die, then so be it. Like, whatever.
Well,
Right,
you
that's
are-
your
But
right.
because of this group, and because of, I mean, there was a period of time where I was not allowed to have internet. For 2 years, I was
you
not
serious?
allowed to have, yeah, I'm serious.
Are you
So,
part? You're not with Oath Keepers, are you?
mm-mm.
No, it's for another reason.
No.
She mentioned it before. You just didn't pay attention.
Yeah,
No.
so I'm
See,
not.
you pay
I was
attention to
not.
women.
Yeah, I
They'll
wasn't
kick you in the ass
allowed to have
later.
any
Oh, yeah.
internet, but yeah, we have a group, and it's growing larger, and
You're part of Anonymous. But
no,
you can't tell me because that'd be
I'm
you're
not.
anonymous.
Oh, well, that
Yeah,
part.
I'm
Okay.
not part.
that
Yeah,
group.
I'm not part of Anonymous.
Okay.
They've fallen apart because they
Government nailed
were
back.
not anonymous anymore.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
So.
Damn.
I'll let you know the name of the group off the air.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, we still owe you something too. We got to tell you the person that made the comment.
yeah.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. The comment. I
The
can't
comment
believe that
was
fucking
made,
comment.
and we'll tell you who it was. And I don't think it'll surprise you, but
Probably not.
Probably not.
But hey, we got to get rolling, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Well, you're happy to end the show?
Yes.
Swoop
No.
says, "Get the fuck out of here." It's his time now. It was Swoop show.
Swoop show.
That's
The
right.
Swoop Swooper.
Put him on.
He's been on a few times tonight. You
deal.
didn't know it.
Yep,
deal.
just slide that up and
All right.
hit that
There
sound.
we go, fuckers.
Go producer. Look
oh,
at her go.
fucking. And I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm Ocelot.
I'm AK.
I'm GJ. Happy to join the NSA just to get the fuck out of this bullshit, Jerkman.
And
that's the story there, bitches.
See ya.
But yeah, I can't.